Very good morning, students. In the third video, we are completed 13 examples with their common names as well as IUPAC name. In this class, we are discussing about IUPAC name and common names of the rest of the examples and solid in-text questions, solid questions as well as in-text questions. With this IUPAC nomenclature completely, we are completed. After that, I will give some homework questions also. You can solve the homework questions. Right, students? Now we can start question number 14, student. Question number 14. CH2Cl2. CH2Cl2. The common name as well as IUPAC name we are discussing, student. See the student, first one CH2Cl2. The common name is methylene chloride. Methylene chloride. The IUPAC name is dichloromethane. Dichloromethane. We know the students, in the case of methane, two hydrogen atoms are replaced with two chlorine atoms. Hence it is known as methane, but dichloromethane. Dichloromethane. The CH2 group is called methylene group and the chlorine atoms are present. Hence it is known as methylene chloride. Methylene chloride. CH2 group is called methylene group and the chlorine atoms are present, chloride. The IUPAC name is dichloromethane. Dichloromethane. Next, student, CHCl3. The common name is chloroform. The common name is chloroform. In the chloroform is obtained by replacing three hydrogen atom with a three chlorine atom. Three hydrogen atom with three chlorine atom. Hence it is known as trichloromethane. Trichloromethane. The three hydrogen atoms of methane replaced with three chlorine atom. Hence it is known as trichloromethane. But the common name, most of the cases we are using chloroform. Chloroform. We know the student, chloroform used as the anesthesia, anesthetic, and chloroform can used as the anesthetic in olden days. Can use it as anesthetic in olden days. CHCl3 is known as chloroform. Formula you can remember, student. In the next coming classes it will be useful. The IUPAC name of chloroform they will ask in examination. Trichloromethane. Trichloromethane. Next, student, CCl4. The common name is carbon tetrachloride. In methane, all the hydrogen atoms are replaced with four chlorine atoms. Hence, the corresponding compound is called carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride. The IUPAC name is tetrachloromethane. The IUPAC name is tetrachloromethane. Tetrachloromethane. Next one, 17th example. CH3 CHCl2. CH3 CHCl2. Here the common name, student, ethylidene dichloride. The common name is ethylidene dichloride. Whereas IUPAC name is 1,1 dichloroethane. 1,1 dichloroethane. Here, students, the common name can be obtained like this, student. Here how many carbons are there, student? Here two carbons. Hence ethylidene dichloride. Ethylidene dichloride. IUPAC name, student. The halogen atom bonded to the carbon atom can get the first carbon because there is no double and triple bonds. Previously we were discussing, student. The halogen atom bonded to carbon atom can get lowest number. If the double and triple bonds are present, the double and triple bond gets first priority, the halogen atom is the next priority. But there is no double and triple bonds, that is unsaturation. The halogen atom bonded to carbon can gets the lowest number, that is 1. On first carbon, two chlorine atoms are there. Two chlorine atoms are there. Hence the IUPAC name is 1,1 dichloro. 1,1 dichloro. Here how many carbons are there, student? Two carbons are there. Hence that is known as 1,1 dichloroethane. 1,1 dichloroethane. Here common name is important, student. Ethylidene dichloride. Ethylidene dichloride. Ethyl IDENE. Ethylidene dichloride. In PU board they will ask, student, what is the IUPAC name of ethylidene dichloride? Draw the structure of ethylidene dichloride. Number of questions, student. Next one, CH2 Br bromine. Bromine CH2 single bond CH2 single bond Br. Here the common name student ethylene dibromide. Ethylene dibromide. Here students the two CH2 groups are present. The two CH2 groups are present like ethene molecule CH2 double bond CH2. It is ethylene dibromide. Ethylene dibromide. The IUPAC name student, on first carbon one bromine atom is there, on second carbon another bromine atom is there, hence that is known as 1 comma 2 dibromoethane. 1 comma 2 dibromoethane is the correct IUPAC name of this compound. 1 comma 2 dibromoethane. 1 comma 2 dibromoethane. Clear students, these two compounds, that star mark is there, that's why you can more concentrate student. Next one student, question number 19 student. Question number 19. Here benzene ring is bonded to one halogen atom, that is bromine atom. The common name is aryl halide. The common name is aryl halide. The common name is aryl halide, which is also known as bromobenzene. Which is also known as bromobenzene. The IUPAC name is halobenzene. In the place of halobromine is there, hence that is known as bromobenzene. We are having one doubt. In the place of common name also we are written bromobenzene. Why? Because in the case of halobenzenes, the common name and IUPAC name accepted, that is both are same. Both are same. Aryl bromide we can call, but in most of the books and most of the discussions, bromobenzene can be also considered as common name, as a common name. But strictly speaking, aryl bromide is the common name and bromobenzene is the IUPAC name. Bromobenzene is the IUPAC name. Next student, here benzene ring is bonded to two bromine atoms. Two bromine atom. If the bromine atoms are adjacent to the adjacent carbon atoms on the benzene ring, adjacent carbon atoms on the benzene ring, the name of this compound is ortho-dibromobenzene. Benzene two bromine atoms are there, dibromobenzene. These two are adjacent to each other. That position is known as ortho position. Hence that is known as ortho-dibromobenzene. Ortho-dibromobenzene. Next student, IUPAC name. Here on first carbon bromine atom is there, on second carbon bromine atom is there, hence it is known as hence it is known as 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene. 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene. More concentrate student, on benzene ring two bromine atoms are present, that is ortho-dibromobenzene. Ortho-dibromobenzene. It is the first carbon, it is the second carbon, hence the name of this compound is 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene. 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene. Observe this example student. Okay students, the 20th example is completed. Ortho-dibromobenzene or 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene. Here I will give one hint student. Why that is called 1,2 dibromobenzene. 1,2 dibromobenzene. Very simple student. In your first year already we are discussing student, that is the structure of benzene will be like this student. The structure of benzene will be like this student. It is the first carbon, that is second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. At this position bromine is there, 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene. At 1 comma 3 bromine is there, 1 comma 3 dibromobenzene. 1 comma 4 benzene is there, 1 comma 4 dibromobenzene. That is another thing student. Here let us consider 21 example student. Here it is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. Here when the halogen atoms like bromine atoms are present alternatively, are present on the benzene ring alternatively, that type of compounds are called meta-dibromo compounds. Meta-dibromo compounds. Hence it is known as meta-dibromobenzene. Meta-dibromobenzene. IUPAC name is 1 comma 3 dibromobenzene student. On first carbon bromine is there, third carbon bromine is there, hence the IUPAC name is 1 comma 3 dibromobenzene, 1 comma 3 dibromobenzene. Here more concentrate student. The halogen atom present on the benzene ring on adjacent carbon atom, that is first and second carbon atom or adjacent carbon atom, ortho dibromobenzene. Alternate carbon atoms, meta dibromobenzene, that is first carbon, third carbon, they are arranged alternatively, that is meta dibromobenzene. It is the common name. The IUPAC name is 1 comma 3 dibromobenzene, 1 comma 3 dibromobenzene. Now students, next example we are discussing, that is example number 22. Example number 22 students. Here number is changed student, 22 but 23 is there. You will observe student. Example only different. Example number is 22 but 23 is there. You will. Next compound student. Benzene ring at first position, second position, third position and fourth position. Here students, the common name is para-dibromobenzene. Para-dibromobenzene. The opposite positions are called para positions. Here 1 and 4 are opposite to each other. Hence those positions are called para positions. Para position. Here dibromobenzene. It is also dibromobenzene, but it is para-dibromobenzene. The IUPAC name is 1 comma 4 dibromobenzene. 1 comma 4 dibromobenzene. Therefore 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene, 1 comma 3 dibromobenzene, 1 comma 4 dibromobenzene. Dibromobenzene student. Here 1 comma 2 dibromobenzene is known as ortho dibromobenzene. 1 comma 3 meta, 1 comma 4 para. Okay students, right. Next example student. Benzene is attached to one halogen atom, one methyl group, that is CH3. The common name is orthochlorotoluene. Orthochlorotoluene. We know the students, methyl benzene are known as toluene. Methyl benzene are known as toluene. To this toluene, at which position it is there student? Ortho position. To this methyl group, this is the ortho position. It is the meta position. Exact opposite is the para position. Exact opposite is the para position. Just now we are discussing. Adjacent positions are ortho position. Alternate positions are meta positions. Opposite position are para position. Here chlorine is ortho to methyl group. Hence that is known as orthochlorotoluene. 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 Clear students, it is the common name. It is the common name. The IUPAC name students, two IUPAC names are present. Here it is the toluene. It is the toluene, that is methyl benzene are called toluene. The methyl group bonded carbon is first carbon. It is the second carbon. Therefore 2-chlorotoluene is the IUPAC name of this compound. The name can be also written in another way student. 1-chloro-2-methyl-benzene. 1-chloro-2-methyl-benzene. Here students, here the base compound is benzene. Here the base compound is toluene. Here the base compound is toluene. See students, when a small error is happens. Right students. Here students, right. Here the base compound is toluene student. Here the base compound is benzene. Here methyl group is present student. Here chlorine group is present, our compound. First position is chlorine, second position is methyl. Hence the IUPAC name is 1-chloro-2-methyl-benzene. 1-chloro-2-methyl-benzene. In your first PUC, already we are studying student, that is IUPAC nomenclature of aromatic compounds. At that time, these two examples already we are discussing. Okay students, right. Therefore, for this compound, the IUPAC name is orthochlorotoluene. And sorry, for this the common name student, it is orthochlorotoluene. There are two IUPAC name students. One is 2-chlorotoluene. Another one is 1-chloro-2-methyl-benzene. 1-chloro-2-methyl-benzene. If we consider toluene is the base compound. Toluene is the base compound. Hence it is 2-chlorotoluene. If you consider benzene is the base compound, the IUPAC name is 1-chloro 2-methyl benzene. Here students are having doubt student. Sir, two IUPAC names, then which is correct and why it is, which one is correct exactly, means both are correct student. That's why only in the NCERT textbook also both examples they are given. Both examples they are given. In examination, this type of questions they are not asked to student. You don't take any, you don't worry anything. Perfect single answer containing objective questions only they will ask. Okay students, right? Next one student, next example we are discussing. Right students, very simple example student, right? C6H5 CH2Cl, C6H5 CH2Cl student, C6H5 CH2Cl, CH2Cl student. Here the common name is benzyl chloride student, the common name is benzyl chloride, whereas the IUPAC name is chlorophenyl methane, chlorophenyl methane. Here students, it is the given compound student, complete structure of given compound. We know that it is chloromethane, it is chloromethane. One of the hydrogen atom replaced with phenyl group, same compound is obtained, no, C6H5 CH2Cl, CH2Cl. Hence the IUPAC name is chlorophenyl methane, chlorophenyl methane. Follow student correctly. It is known as chloromethane, it is known as chloromethane. In chloromethane, one hydrogen is replaces with which group student? Phenyl group. That is nothing but chlorophenyl methane. Chlorophenyl methane. One hydrogen with the chlorine atom, one hydrogen with the phenyl group of methane group. Hence that is known as chlorophenyl methane. Hence the common name of this compound is benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride. The IUPAC name of this compound is chlorophenyl methane, chlorophenyl methane. That is the compound. Next compound students we are discussing. Okay students, in the previous session we are completed common name and IUPAC name of some haloalkanes and haloarenes. Practice that examples perfectly and neatly students. That examples are collected from NCERT textbook and different book students and some model papers also. If you practice that examples, then you will get more comment to write the answer, especially in board point of view student. And in competitive point of view also, while solving objective questions, I will give some idea student. Now, one of the important questions we are discussing student. Based on this question, in competitive point of view, some questions are framed student. How they are framed, we are discussing. Now see the student, NCERT solved example student. See student, NCERT solved example. Read the question and answer this question students. It is the good question to solve the objective questions. First one student, C5H11Br, C5H11Br, which is known as pentyl bromide, which is known as pentyl bromide. For this compound, identify all the possible structural isomers. One thing. Write the IUPAC names for the isomers. Second thing. And classify them as primary, secondary or tertiary. Primary, secondary or tertiary. These three questions you have to answer student. For the compound pentyl bromide, how many structural isomers are possible? What are the IUPAC names of structural isomers? And the structural isomers may be primary alkyl halide or secondary alkyl halide or tertiary alkyl halide. You have to answer student. In this one word we are not clear student, that is structural isomers. Structural isomers. In our first PU syllabus in isomerism topic, that word is there, structural isomerism. Structural isomerism. The compounds which are having same molecular formula, but to differ in the structure are known as structural isomers, and the phenomenon is known as structural isomers. The compound which are having same molecular formula but differ in the structure, are known as structural isomers. Structural isomers, and the phenomenon is known as structural isomerism. Next student, IUPAC name of the possible structural isomers. For all the structural isomers, you can identify the what are the IUPAC names and classify them as primary, secondary, and tertiary. Classify them as primary, secondary, and tertiary. First one student, there are totally 8 structural isomers are possible students. In a competitive point of view also this question is asked. For pentyl bromide C5H11Br, how many structural isomers are possible? How many structural isomers are possible? The answer is student 8 structural isomers are possible. 8 structural isomers are possible. Direct answer student. In detail your discussion student. First compound CH3, CH2, 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 CH2Br. Since there is no double and triple bonds, the bromine atom attached carbon can get the lowest number. The IUPAC name is 1-bromopentane. The IUPAC name is 1-bromopentane. It is a primary alkyl halide student. It is a primary alkyl halide because the halogen atom is bonded to primary carbon atom. Primary carbon atom. This is primary carbon atom because it is bonded to only one carbon. It is bonded to only one carbon. Second compound student. CH3, CH2, CH2, CHBr, CH3. The IUPAC name is 2-bromopentane. 2-bromopentane because the bromine atom is present at the second carbon. The bromine atom is present at the second carbon. Hence that is known as 2-bromopentane. 2-bromopentane. If we give numbering student from in this direction, it will get fourth position. But if we give numbering in this direction student, it will get second position. The bromine atom can get lowest number always. Lowest number always. Hence the IUPAC name is 2-bromopentane. 2-bromopentane. It is secondary alkyl halide student. It is secondary alkyl halide because the halogen atom is bonded to the secondary carbon atom. The halogen atom is bonded to the secondary carbon atom. Secondary carbon atom. Next one student, CH3, CH2, CHBr, CH2, CH3. The given compound student. The IUPAC name is 3-bromopentane. 3-bromopentane because bromine atom is attached to the third carbon. Third carbon. It is a secondary alkyl halide student. It is secondary alkyl halide. Why? Because student, the bromine atom is bonded to the carbon which is secondary in nature. Which is secondary in nature. Hence it is known as 3-bromopentane, which is secondary alkyl halide. Which is secondary alkyl halide. Right student. Next third example, fourth example student. CH3 taken twice, CH3 taken twice, CH2, CH2Br student. That is also same molecular formula student. That is also C5H11Br. C5H11Br. The IUPAC name is 1-bromo-3-methyl-butane. How it is obtained student means it is the condensed structure student. Now you can convert it into complete structure. The CH3 taken twice can be written as like this. CH3 taken twice. CH2Br. Since there is no double and triple bonds, the carbon atom bonded to the bromine atom can gets the first carbon. Therefore, at first position bromine is there. 1-bromo. Whereas at third position methyl group is there. Hence that is 1-bromo-3-methyl-butane. 1-bromo-3-methyl-butane is the IUPAC name of this compound. At first position bromine group is there. Once again students, small mistake is error is happens. Alright students, now we are taking first time online classes student. Little bit small errors are there, you will adjust students. After some classes we will get more command to operate this online classes. Okay students, Here on first position bromine atom is there, as well as on third position methyl group is there. Hence it is 1 bromo 3 methyl butane. 1 bromo 3 methyl butane is the IUPAC name of this compound, student. But it is a primary alkyl halide because the bromine atom is bonded to the primary carbon only. Hence it is primary alkyl halide. Next, fifth example, student. CH3 taken twice, CHBr, CH3. It is the condensed structure, student. It is the condensed structure. With this structure, we cannot identify the IUPAC name, as well as it is either primary, secondary or tertiary alkyl halide. For this purpose, you can convert it into complete structure, student. That is CH3, CH3H, CHBr, CH3. Whenever this bracket is present, means, student, that is not present on the longest carbon chain. That it can be present as the that is not present on the parent carbon chain. That is a branched chain only. Okay, that is CH3 taken twice, CH3 taken twice, CHBr, CH, student. Here bromine atom present on second carbon, student, 2 bromo, and this methyl group present on third carbon. It is the fourth carbon. Longest carbon chain contains always 4 carbon atoms, students. Therefore 2 bromo 3 methyl butane is the IUPAC name of this compound. It is the secondary alkyl halide, student. Why? Because the reason is the bromine atom is attached to the secondary carbon atom. Hence it is known as secondary alkyl halide. Next isomer, student, that is sixth isomer, CH3 taken twice, CBr, CH2, CH3, student. It is the condensed structure. We can convert it into complete structure. CH3Br, CH2, Here, student, the longest carbon chain contains 4 carbon atoms. At second carbon atom bromine is there. At second carbon atom methyl is there. That is 2 bromo 2 methyl butane. Is the IUPAC name of this compound. Since the halogen atom is bonded to the tertiary carbon atom, hence it is known as tertiary alkyl halide. CH3, CH2, Clear, students? The IUPAC name is 2 bromo 2 methyl butane. Because the longest carbon chain is 4 carbons. Butane is the root word. First thing. Second one is bromine is present on second carbon. Methyl is present on second carbon. 2 bromo 2 methyl butane. Next one, student. Seventh example. Seventh isomer. CH3 CH2 CH3 CH2Br. It can be written as like this, student. CH3 CH2 CH3 hydrogen CH2Br. Here, student, the bromine atom attached carbon atom always gets the lowest number. This carbon atom can get the second carbon. 1 bromo 2 methyl butane, student. The IUPAC name is, it is the longest carbon chain. 1 bromo 2 methyl butane. It is also primary alkyl halide, student. Because the bromine atom is bonded to the primary carbon. Next, student, eighth example. CH3 taken thrice, CH3 taken twice, CH2Br. It can be written as like this, student. Carbon CH3, CH2Br. It is the complete structure, student. Therefore, student, 1 bromo 2, 2 dimethyl propane. Here, students, the IUPAC name of this compound will be like this, students. It is the longest carbon chain. the carbon atom bonded to halogen atom can get the lowest number. First carbon, second carbon, third carbon. At second carbon, two methyl groups are there. Therefore, 1 bromo 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane, 1 bromo 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane is the IUPAC name of this compound. IUPAC name of this compound. It is the primary alkyl halide, student. It is the primary alkyl halide because the halogen atom is bonded to the primary carbon. Therefore, it is known as primary alkyl halide. Primary alkyl halide. Now, students, totally how many isomers are we are collected, student? 8 possible isomers are present. 8 possible isomers are present. Now, conclusion, student. Okay, students. Now, conclusion about the structural isomers of pentyl bromide. In this, how many structural isomers are possible? How many are primary and how many are secondary and how many are tertiary? We are discussing, students. See, students, conclusion of this question. C5H11Br, which is known as pentyl bromide, For this, 8 structural isomers are possible. 8 structural isomers are possible. Among these 8 structural isomers, the primary alkyl halides are 4 in number. The secondary alkyl halides are 3 in number. The tertiary alkyl halides are 1 in number. Totally 4 plus 3 plus 1 7. 7 plus 1 8 isomers are possible, student. In our examination point of view, they will ask like this. How many structural isomers are possible for pentyl bromide? 8. How many tertiary pentyl bromides are possible for this compound? How many are possible, student? Tertiary 1. How many secondary alkyl halides are possible for C5H11Br? 3. How many primary alkyl halides are possible for pentyl bromide? There are 4 in number, student. Here directly they are asking how many structural isomers. 8 is the correct answer. How many primary alkyl halides, secondary alkyl halides, tertiary alkyl halides? In the case of pentyl bromide means 4, 3, 1 is the correct answer. 4, 3, 1 is the correct answer. See, students, briefly this question once again. Very simple question, students, and very important also. Right, student. C5H11Br pentyl bromide. For this compound, possible structural isomers are and IUPAC name and classify them as primary, secondary, and tertiary bromide. First, students, it is the structure of first compound. The IUPAC name is 1-bromopentane, which is a primary bromide. Second compound structure is 2-bromopentane, which is secondary bromide. The third compound is 3-bromopentane, which is again secondary bromide. Fourth compound is 1-bromo-3-methyl-butane, which is also primary bromide. The fifth compound is 2-bromo-3-methyl-butane, which is secondary bromide. Sixth one is 2-bromo-3-methyl-butane, which is tertiary bromide. The seventh one, student, 1-bromo-2-methyl-butane, which is primary bromide. The last one, student, 1-bromo-2,2 dimethyl propane, which is known as primary bromide. Based on this one, student, the conclusion is like this, student. The primary are 4, secondary are 3, and tertiary are 1 in number. Clear, students? This solved example are present in your NCERT textbook also, students. You also 1 or 2 times you will practice, then you will get more comment on this question, student. Okay, students, copy this. With this, IUPAC nomenclature is completed. IUPAC nomenclature is completed. Okay, students, in the next video we are discussing the remaining topics. We are discussing the remaining topics, student.